So we are doing like October, November 2023, paper
Yes.
22. Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 4, which is of absorption costing.
Yes.
So when you given a question, your first thing is that you will read the question.
Mm.
Whenever you see something like this is the production department and service department, that means they will
Yeah.
ask you definitely about the apportionment table.
Yes.
Do you know the difference between apportionment allocation?
The difference between apportionment and allocation.
Hmm.
Yes.
Tell me.
Yeah. So
Allocation.
apportionment. Okay. So basically, allocation is when the whole expenses is directly related to one department,
Okay,
and apportionment is when the whole expenses is directly related to more than one department.
lovely, very good. So I want you to read this question now. Read.
Okay. So Andreas owns a business manufacturing bicycles. The business operates two production departments,
Hmm.
machining and assembly, and two service departments, stores and maintenance.
Okay. So this is your information related to one bicycle. This is clearly given.
Yeah, one bicycle.
So there is direct material, direct
Yeah.
labor, and the machine hours.
Yes.
Okay. Direct
Yes.
labor machining department is 30 minutes.
Okay.
What do you mean by this?
So direct labor machining, $10 per hour. So after every hour, we have to pay $10 for direct labor.
And what else it means?
It's the
One
out
product, to make one
yeah,
product, it is going to pass 30 minutes through the machining department.
yeah, okay.
Okay. And direct
Yeah.
labor for assembly department is how much?
It's $12 per hour.
Okay. So for machining, labor is 30 minutes. For
Yeah.
assembly, your direct labor hours is 105 minutes.
Yes.
Okay. And machine hours. Machine
Hmm.
hours for machining department is 20 minutes.
Yes.
And for assembly department is 15 minutes.
Yes.
So can you tell me, machining department is labor intensive or it is capital intensive?
So machining hours in machining is basically capital intensive
Why?
because it has more minutes in machinery.
Think properly.
Miss, I didn't understand your question, so can you repeat the question?
See, machining department is going to take 30 minutes of direct labor hours and 20 minutes of machine
20
hours.
minutes. Yes.
An assembly department is going to take 105 minutes of the labor hours and 15 minutes of the machine hours.
Yes.
Let that be. So, do I conclude that assembly department is labor intensive?
Yes. Assembly is labor intensive.
It is labor intensive.
Yes.
And machining department is?
Machining department is capital intensive.
I cannot conclude because see, machine hours is 20 minutes and here the labor hours is 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
am not able to conclude. Both
Yeah, you cannot conclude.
departments cannot be labor intensive. This one thing
Mm.
is something that you should definitely know.
Okay.
Both the departments cannot be what intensive?
Uh, Capital.
Okay, fine. So machining department is for now a question mark for us.
Mm.
Okay, fine. Now go ahead. I have budgeted overheads.
Yes.
For the budgeted overheads. And
Yes.
this is the additional information that is given to us. And we have been
Yeah.
asked to make this table, which is showing apportionment of budgeted overheads. Are you with me?
Yes. Yes.
Tell me. Indirect wages.
Yeah.
Wages be apportioned on what basis?
So indirect wages will be apportioned in, so it's going to be apportioned in number of indirect employees.
There is number of indirect employees. Here, this is the information that you have.
Yeah.
So indirect wages is going to be apportioned on what basis?
Indirect wages.
Okay. So you have your number of indirect employees. So number of
Yes.
indirect employees is 41222. So machine
Yeah.
indirect wages is going to be apportioned on the basis of 4 is to 12 is to 2 is to 2.
Yes.
Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Then I will go to factory rent and rates.
Hmm.
What basis?
Factory rent and rates. That's going to be in, hold on. So factory rent and rates would be, is it going to be floor space?
Yes. So this will be apportioned on the basis of floor space. So what ratio
Yes.
you will take?
So what ratio as in, I didn't get the question.
40 is to
Oh, okay, yeah.
56
Yeah, 40 is to 56 is to 18 and is to 6.
is to 6. Lovely. Machine overheads
Machine overheads. Miss, what do you mean by machine overheads?
means indirect expenses related to machines.
So, I don't know, miss, which one will be apportioned with. Is it going to be with the number of orders from stores?
Why?
Yeah, you know what? Never mind. It's not from there.
Think.
समझ आ गई, समझ आ गई,
See,
समझ आ गई.
machine
Okay.
overheads. Now you have things over
Yeah.
here. Here you have number of orders from store. You have
Yeah.
maintenance call out. Okay. You
Yes.
have maintenance called out, which is 1 plus 2, 25. What is
Yeah.
maintenance called out?
Maintenance called out. So
It is maintenance.
maintenance.
It
Yes,
is the
basically
maintenance.
maintenance.
Then you have something which is maintenance department over here. So of course,
Yeah,
maintenance
maintenance call out.
is not related to machine overheads. Number of
Yeah,
orders
okay.
from store is also not related to this.
Machine.
Okay. Now, if
Yeah,
you see over here, you have one information that is given to you.
which is,
See,
yeah, machine overheads are apportioned. Oh, yeah, I didn't read this. Machine overheads are apportioned on the basis of machine hours.
so
Okay.
this is going to get a portion on the basis of machine hours. So that means
Yes.
machine hours is 343 is to 257.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have your indirect wages over here. You have your factory
Yeah.
rent here. You have your machining overheads over here. What you have to
Yes.
do, you already found out the basis. What you have to
Hmm.
do is apportion the indirect
Apportion.
wages,
Yeah,
factory
to the,
rental rates, machine overheads, and get the total overheads over here.
yes.
Start calculating and you can start doing it.
Okay, okay.
So first is 4,20,000. I will write the
Yes.
total of all this over here.
Hmm. Miss, the total is already written there
Where,
in the,
darling, I'm talking about the apportionment basis. So for indirect wages,
okay.
it is 4 plus 12 plus 2 plus 2.
Yeah.
So it is
Yes.
the total is 20.
20.
For factory rent and rates, it is 40 plus 56 plus 18 plus 6. So the total is 120.
120.
And for
Okay.
machine overheads, you have your calculator with you.
Miss, I left it at dot.
343 plus
Yeah,
257, the total is 600.
600. Okay.
Now you need to apportion this. So come on,
Yes.
apportion it. Machining overheads is only between two departments. So this will be dash and dash. So I want you to
Yes.
apportion, fill this and come up till here. And I'll wait till then.
Okay.
So once you use this basis and you
Mm.
apportion your indirect wages, your factory rent and rates, your machine overheads, you will get your total overheads. Now
Yes.
they have told you over here specifically that first you have to apportion stores and then you have
Yes.
to apportion maintenance. Now let's
Yes.
talk about stores. Okay.
Yes.
If they don't tell you, then how will you recognize which one to apportion first? Now see, this is stores and this is maintenance. The one which has
Yes.
one empty, you will apportion first, and the one which
Okay. Yeah.
has empty places will be apportioned second.
Okay.
So now you have to apportion stores. So let me see if I have
Yes.
to apportion stores, what is the total of my stores?
The total of your stores is 46,500.
So this 46,500 will get deducted over here.
Yes. And the 46,500 will be apportioned.
This 46,500 will be apportioned amongst your department one. This will
Mm.
be 21, 21 is to what? This will be 6
21.
to what? And this will be 50 is to something. So
Yes.
21
Plus 16 plus
plus
50.
21 plus 16 plus
Plus
5.
5 miss.
So 21
Yeah.
by 42, 16 by 42, and 15
Yeah.
by 42. You will get
Yeah.
your apportionment of stores. So come on, apportion your stores.
Yeah. Miss, you made a mistake. It's 5 by 42, not 50.
Oh, sorry, it is 5 by 42.
Yes.
So now I will apportion my stores and I will get the
Mm.
figure. Just see what is the total.
Okay.
When I am apportioning stores, so
Yeah.
56,500 into 21 by
Mm.
42 is going to
Yes.
give me 23,250.
Yeah. 23,250.
Now 46,500 into 16 by 42 is going to give you
Yes.
17,714. And
17,714.
500 into 5 by 42, it is going to give you 5,536.
5536.
Correct?
Yes.
Then what do you do? You draw a line
Then
and
you add them.
the subtotal. So this
Yes.
will be 4,72,000. The total of this is 129,827. This will be 293,137.
Yeah.
This will become 0 and this will become
Yes.
49,036.
Yes.
Now you have to apportion maintenance. So I will write 49,036 over here and maintenance would be 21 upon 25 and this would be 4 by 25.
Yeah.
So what is the apportionment of maintenance? Again, you will put a dash over here. So 49,036 into 21 over 25 would give you 41,190. And
41,190.
into 4 over 25 would give you 7,846. This will be
Yes.
dash again. Correct?
Yes, miss.
Now your total overheads costs will become dash dash 472,000. This total is 171,017, and this is 309,83. You have to do your total calculations and then you have to come back and start the video.
Okay.
This is your total overheads cost of the machining department and assembly department. What I've
Yes.
done is we have reapportioned the service department cost to the production
Yeah.
department because the production
Yes.
department is going to recover from the ultimate customers, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Now, if you see over here, let's determine the basis.
Mm.
For the machining department, the machine hours is more.
Yes.
And for the assembly department, the labor hours.
The labor hour is more.
So this is what intensive. This
Mm.
is machine intensive, or I could say this is capital intensive.
Capital intensive and labor intensive.
Intensive. So in the cases when we are finding anything ahead, every time the labor hours will be ignored for the machining department, and
Yeah.
every time the machining hours will be ignored for the assembly department.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's do the B part. What are they telling in
Yeah.
the B part?
To
Calculate
calculate the OAR,
OAR for each production department. So come on, for machining department, what is the
yeah.
formula to calculate over a OAR?
The formula is it was, I believe, the budgeted overheads divided by hours.
Budgeted
Budgeted
activity level.
actual, yeah,
The
budgeted
activity
activity.
level for the machining department is the machine hours,
Yes.
right? And for the
Yes.
labor department, again, budgeted overheads divided by budgeted activity level, but here it would be the labor hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for
Yes.
machining department, the budgeted overheads is how much?
For the machining department, the overhead is 171,017.
And for the labor department, the overheads is
It's 300,983.
budgeted machine hours and budgeted labor hours.
Yes.
34,300 and 77,700. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I will divide it by 34,300 machine hours. And here
Yeah.
I divide it by 77,700 labor hours.
Yeah.
When I divide it, I will get dollar 4.99 per, what will you write?
Per direct machine hour.
Per machine hour. And
Yes.
it is dollar 3.87 per labor hour. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Now they have given us the actual results.
Wait, Miss, would you get for machine hour for assembly?
Sorry, assembly department. This is not labor department. This is
Yeah.
assembly department.
Assembly department. Miss, did you get 3.87?
Yes.
Okay.
Writing per machine hour and per labor hour is compulsory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Done.
Now we go to, they ask under
See.
absorption and over absorption.
Hmm.
Okay.
Miss, can you give me the meaning of over absorption and under absorption? I forgot.
Yeah, I will give you one once I'm explaining. I have the machining department.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when I talk about machining department, they are telling this is the actual results.
Yeah.
This is the actual overheads that you have recovered for the machining department.
Yeah.
So this is actual. Actual is how much?
Actual is
226.
22952.
Now you talk about the overheads that is absorbed. How do you get the
Yeah.
overhead that is absorbed? You have calculated your budgeted OAR, right?
Yes. Do you multiply with them?
This OAR, when you multiply it with actual activity level,
Yeah.
that means when the OAR is multiplied by the actual activity level, you are going to get the overheads that is absorbed. Now, machining department is machine intensive, so I
Yes.
avoid the labor hours.
Mm.
Assembly department is labor intensive, so I will avoid the machine hours, right?
Yes.
Someone overheads absorbed. I have the overheads absorption rate.
Yes.
What is the overhead absorption rate?
The overhead absorption rate for machining department would be 4.99 into,
Into the actual activity level, that is the actual hours.
so 44120
So, what is the amount that you're getting? 4.99 into the
into
actual activity level is 220,159.
22159.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, your actual expenditure is 226,952.
Mm.
But you have absorbed. In other words, I would say you have recovered. How much
Yeah.
have you recovered?
So
22159.
9 is
You
recovered.
have incurred more expenses, but you have recovered less amount.
Yes.
So have you under recovered or over recovered?
You have under recovered,
So it is overheads under absorbed.
under absorbed. Okay.
93 under absorbed.
Yeah.
Now can you do
And
for
assembly.
hmm, can you do for the
Okay.
assembly now?
Yes. Wait, miss, let me just write for the machining first.
Yeah.
Chalo.
So let's talk about the assembly department now. I
Hmm.
want to find out overheads absorbed, under absorbed, or over absorbed.
Yeah.
What is the actual overheads for assembly department?
The actual overheads are 267,465.
And what is the overheads absorbed?
The overheads absorbed is 3.87.
Overhead OAR into the actual
Uh,
activity level of
72,580.
70 to 580.
Hmm.
So we will round it off. And what are we going to get?
The
280,885.
280,885.
Actual expense was less. You
Yes.
recovered more. So you
So which
have
is over absorbed?
over
Over
absorbed.
absorbed.
How much? 13,420.
Yes.
Okay. Now I want you to first try calculate the direct cost of producing one bicycle. And then I will do
Okay.
with you. So first try, then we'll do.
चलो try करता हूँ.
So you have to calculate the direct cost of producing one bicycle. So when we are
Yes.
talking about the direct cost means
Yes.
it would be the direct material, it
Yeah,
would
the
be the
direct
direct
material.
labor.
Yes.
Direct cost means the prime cost. So you have to calculate the direct material and direct labor. But when you are calculating this, I want you to first read this additional information, and
Yes.
so you have something over here which is given to you about the direct material and the direct labor hours. So you will use this
Yes.
also and find out with the help of the additional information and the
Mm.
information that is given in the question. I have to
Yeah.
calculate my direct cost for what?
Direct cost
One
of one
bicycle.
bicycle.
So you have to calculate the direct cost for one bicycle, keeping in mind
Yes.
the additional information that we have. Come on,
Yeah.
try doing
Okay.
it. So basically, you have one special order.
Yeah.
For that special order, they want you to find the direct cost.
Yes.
You have a customer named Andrea.
Mm.
Andrea has been approached by a new customer. No, Andrea is you, and you have been approached by a new customer who is wishing to make a special order for 120 bicycles. But he
Yeah.
wants
Okay.
120 bicycles with modifications to the customer's own specification.
Yeah.
So, in order to complete this order, the following things would apply. What are the things
Mm.
that would apply? Your direct material cost would increase by 30%. That means your
Yeah.
direct material cost is 44.45.6.
Yeah.
It will increase by 30%. That means it will become 130% of 45.6.
Yeah.
So your direct material cost would become 45.60 into 130%.
Yes.
So what will be your direct material cost?
So 40.
45.60 into 130%. So this will become 59.28.
Yeah.
Now, now you have your direct labor, and direct
Mm.
labor you have for the machining department, and direct labor you have for the assembly department.
Yes.
Okay. So direct labor in the machining department would increase by 50%.
Yes.
So direct labor in the machining department. What is the
Yeah.
direct labor in the machining department?
30 minutes.
And this would increase by how much percent?
50%.
It will become 150%.
Yeah. 150%.
You have $10 per hour into 150% of
Yeah.
30 minutes.
For 30 minutes.
So 150% of 30 minutes is how much?
So 150% of 30 minutes will give us,
Will give you 45 minutes.
yeah, 45 minutes.
Okay. So $10 into 45 minutes. So
Yeah.
you are being charged for 1 hour, that is for 60 minutes,
Yeah.
are going to spend $10.
Yeah.
So for 45 minutes, it will be how much?
For 45 minutes. Will you cross multiply or?
Yes. So it
Yeah.
will be for 60 minutes, it is $10.
Yeah.
Sorry, 45 into 10.
So it's gonna be 450.
45 into 10 divided by 60.
Yeah.
So this will give you 7.50.
7.50.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you will take an additional 15 minutes for assembly department. So you will take
Okay.
additional 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So this would be $12 per hour for how many minutes? And it's going to take you how many minutes? 105 plus 15. So it is going to
Yeah.
take you 120 minutes.
120 minutes.
120 minutes.
Yeah.
For 60 minutes, you're going to spend $12.
Yeah.
So for 120 minutes, how many dollars?
So should we
Cross multiply.
cross? Yeah.
So it would be 120
Yeah.
to 12 divided by 60.
So 120 into 12 divided by 60.
Sorry. They are telling you you require additional 15 minutes of direct labor would be
Hmm.
required in the assembly department. So in the assembly department, it would take you 120 minutes.
Yeah, it will give us 120 minutes.
So for 1 hour, just a minute.
Yeah,
We have one more additional information over here. Due
which
to
is,
workers in the assembly department already working at full capacity, these
yeah,
workers have to work overtime to complete the order at a premium of 25%.
yes.
So $12 is the normal thing. They are going to be
Okay,
giving a premium of 25%. So into
yeah,
125%.
yes.
So 12 into 125% is going to make it 15.
Okay,
So for 1 hour, my employees are going to take $15.
yes.
So for 120 minutes, it is how much?
So 120 minutes is
120 into 15
into
divided
15
by 60,
divided by 16.
30.
Hmm.
So what would be your cost for the special order? Direct cost for the special order.
Direct costs.
This would be
So
your total.
59, so 59.28 plus 7.50 plus 30.
So it is 96.78.
Okay, okay, okay.
For your special order, your direct cost is 96.78.
Yes.
Now I want you to read the next part of the question and
Okay.
tell me what they want.
Yeah. Wait, miss, can I first like write the working for T part?
Yeah. Yes, tell.
Alright. So, in order to remain competitive, Andres wishes to achieve a 30% gross profit margin on all work. Prepare a statement to show,
1 minute wait.
yes,
Andrea wants 30% gross profit margin. That means she wants 30 by 100 on sales.
yeah,
Okay. Now what do they want from you?
they want us to prepare a statement to show the total selling price that
That I
Andres should quote.
to the customer so that
Yeah,
I make 30% gross profit margin.
so
So
we
they
need to
want
make
the
an,
price to quote. For how many
yeah,
bicycles for your special order?
yeah, special order.
Is for your one bicycle.
Yes.
Now you know that your total direct cost for one bicycle is how much?
For one bicycle, it's 96.78.
Very good. And I want to find the price to quote so that I make 30%
Mm,
margin. Plus,
yeah,
so profit is 30% on sales.
yeah,
Margin.
yeah. Margin.
But I don't have sales.
Yeah, you don't.
So I will convert it on 30% on cost.
Yes.
So this would become 30 by 100 on sales. So I would say this is 30 by
70
70 on cost.
cost. Yes.
I would say it is 3 by 7 on cost.
Yes.
So my profit would become 3 by 7. Okay, first I multiply it with 120 units
Why 120 units?
because I want the price to quote on 120 units.
Uh,
120 order is of 120 cycles, right?
Yeah, 120 cycles. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So 120 cycles will become how much?
So 120 into 3 by 7.
First, no, no. What is the direct cost of one bicycle?
Direct cost is 96.78 for one bicycle.
So into 120.
Yeah, 120. Okay, which gives us
But won't I add the overhead cost?
the overhead cost.
Hmm. Think I will recover the direct cost plus the indirect cost, right? When I am selling.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah. Of course, you
Other
will
than
have the
that,
overhead.
so you have two departments. One is the machining department overheads,
Hmm.
and you will also add the assembly department overheads.
Yes.
Okay. Machining department is capital intensive,
Yeah.
and assembly department is what intensive.
Labor intensive.
Okay. So every bicycle, so I need this information which I'll paste over here. I need this
Yes.
information plus I need the information on the OAR.
Yeah.
Okay. So come on. Machining department overheads.
Yes.
One bicycle is going to take how many hours? How many
One
minutes?
bicycle. One bicycle will take for machining is gonna get take 30 minutes.
No, no, we said na this is a special order.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Special order. So
Hmm?
120 minutes. 120 minutes.
So machining department is going to take which hours into consideration?
Yeah, machine hours. So it's 20 minutes. Okay, okay, okay.
Only there is a change in your direct labor for machining and assembly.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Direct labor.
So
Okay, okay.
in machine hours there is no change, and machining department is what intensive.
Machining is capital intensive.
So I will take machine hours.
Yeah, machine hours.
Machine hours is 20 minutes.
Yes.
Okay. So for 160 minutes, my machining department overheads is 4.99.
Yeah, 4.99.
20 minutes it will be how much?
You cross multiply
4.99 into 20 divided by 60.
divided by 60.
So it is going to be how much? 1.66.
1.66. Okay.
Because machining department is what intensive?
Capital intensive.
Take machine hours. So this would be
Yes.
20 into
Mm,
4.99
yeah.
divided by 60.
Yes.
Now for assembly
Yeah,
department is
for
what intensive.
assemblies has 105 minutes.
And plus it is was going to take 15 minutes extra.
Yeah, which is 120 minutes, I think.
Yeah, 120 minutes.
Yeah,
So,
120 minutes.
and the cost would be how much?
So the cost,
87
yeah, 3.87.
is for 60 minutes.
Yeah, so 60 minutes and
For
120.
120
So
minutes,
you,
it would be 120.
so you have to, yeah, 120 into 3.87 divided by 60, which gives us
7.7.
7.74.
So now I have my total cost.
Yeah, so 96.78 plus 1.66 plus 7.74.
What is it? 106.18.
Yeah,
Multiply by
106.18.
1 units.
20 units.
So this will become 12,000 741.60.
Should we round it off?
No. So this
Okay.
is the total cost
Yeah, total cost.
plus your gross profit.
Yes.
It is 30 by 100 on sales.
Yeah, and since we have no sales, we're gonna doing it on cost. So th 3 by 7.
3 by 7 on costs.
Yeah,
So it will become 3 by 7 on 12,741.60.
0. Yeah,
So this will become 5460.69.
yeah. 5460.69.
You will add it, they want you to find the total selling price.
Yeah, so 12741.60 plus 5460.69.
So you talk about total selling price or you talk about price to quote.
Okay.
It would be 18202.29.
Yeah,
Yeah, so this is my
done.
price to quote. Now read
Yeah.
this, analyze what they've asked.
Mm. Miss, you're muted.
Read the additional information.
Okay, so having received the quotation from Andreas, the customer has stated that he will commit to a regularly month order of 100 of the special bicycles if Andreas will offer a 10% discount on the quick price and allow 2 months credit.
Okay. So this customer is telling instead of 120, he will give him a regular order to Andrea for 100 bicycles, provided she
Yeah.
gives 10% discount and she also Andrea gives 2 months time to pay the money.
Yes.
Andrea's business is successful, but for her managing her cash flow is difficult. Advise whether she should accept the offer or not. Now tell me why she should accept the offer.
So if Andrea accepts the offer,
First reason to accept the offer is that it is a new customer
yeah, it is a new customer. You'll get,
and this way becomes a major customer and he is going to give a regular order. So
yeah,
she should accept the order.
yeah,
Second reason to accept the order is that even if she gives discount, even if discount is given,
yeah,
she will make profit.
yes,
Profit is going to be there.
yeah,
Third reason to accept is that new customer can spread good and bring more customers.
yeah.
You have to be crisp. Why you should reject the offer?
Mm,
You already have difficult in you're already finding it difficult to manage cash flow. Yeah. So if you're going to give
yes,
2 months credit,
yeah,
you will not be able to run day-to-day expenses.
yes,
So if you're not able to run day-to-day expenses, you can become insolvent.
Yeah, and there will be insolvency in business.
And there is no guarantee
Yes.
that he will continue for long.
Yes, there's no guarantee of that.
Also, she wants to keep 30% gross profit margin,
Yeah,
but if she gives 10% discount,
she'll only get
will
20%.
reduce.
Yeah, margin will reduce.
So what she should do?
It's better that she could accept the offer because there's going to
But
be,
if she will have cash flow problem, she will become insolvent. So
yeah,
my
that's also a problem.
suggestion is that she should give discount,
Hmm.
but if 2 months credit is there, it would lead to cash flow problem, leaving the company in a position of insolvency. So if she is not able to adjust with the cash flow problem, she should reject. And if she can manage the cash flow problem, she should accept the order of the customer. So with this, we complete October, November 23, paper 22, question number 4. Okay.